Maybe that will work. Yeah, that works. Cool. Okay. Okay. No, not. Oh, there it is. That's why it's all weird. And then I want to do a studio. Leave that as it is. Let's go over here. And let's. Or no. That's what I want. That one. Just deactivate for now. That's better. And then video editing. Okay. Exit studio mode. What else I want? And then we can start that. Oh. This needs to go here. Dang it, I keep on messing that one up. Okay, that should be it. And we're good. Oh, hey, Jamie. Yeah, I just started right now. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. So I'm just getting everything going right now. And hopefully I can get back on making some dental videos that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. But we'll see how that comes out. Oh no, I put it in the wrong spot. Why did I put it there? That'll be fine. Oh goodness, why'd I have to stare at it like that? What else do I need? Where is my other file that I have for it? There it is, dental cements. Oh, I already have stuff for it. Okay. Let's go put all of these in here then too while we're at it. Good sound is working. Everything else is going good. Sweet. I was gonna play some pirated Nintendo games, but you started streaming, so I guess I go do both. That's all I was just about to say before I read the last part. Why not both? I'm just a voice over here on the side anyway, so it's nothing too crazy going on. How have you been? I know it's been like, I don't think I've streamed since last Thursday or something like that. I had to catch up on my sleep. Alright, let me go here. And hopefully this isn't loud as hell either. Oh, this is just the bad audio. Where's my good audio? I need to export this and sync it. Okay, we'll skip the update for now. Let's export this as an MP3 file and put it on the desktop, sure. Alright, exported. I can put that down, put that down, put that down. Where'd the main file go? Here it is. Put that over here. I'm having problems trading in Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I'm skipping directly to Gen 2 DS games. Yeah, because what? Fire Red and Leaf Green would have technically have been on the Game Boy Advance, I would guess. So now going to Gen 2 DS games, you would be at Black and White? I don't remember. Like I mentioned before, past Fire Red and Leaf Green, I have no clue the order. I know there's like, oh no, is it Diamond Pearl? Don't remember. I could easily look it up, but I genuinely don't have any interest in those games yet until I actually get there. I'm trying to remember though. But I feel ya. I think I got a good bit in my Leaf Green Fire Red, and I was just playing it through my phone. Soul Silver and the other one, oh, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Oh, so they did the remix of Fire and Green, or Red and Green, and then they went into the remix of Gold and Silver. Okay, neat. And then at that point, then they probably went on. Were like, oh, we got to make new titles, so they did that. I also need to try Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. That one, those would seem fun. Oh, also, like I said before, I wanted to go back and play Pokemon Stadium and a lot of the Nintendo 64 Pokemon games, like Pokemon Snap. I did not play, or I played the Pokemon Snap back in the day when it was on the N64, but I haven't tried it on the Switch. That seems like it'd be an interesting just feel, but I think my sister said that it was all right. So I need to go and get that and play that probably on stream one of these days. I need to see how that one will come out. Okay, I got my crown audio here. So let me drop that. Yeah, they made three remakes of Gen 1, so the next Pokemon we're getting has to be Gen 2 remake or Gen 5 remake. Oh, that's a skip. Why are these so freaking large? Oh, because this is usually, okay, I usually have this down here, that's why. And this can go over here, and my screen can be like that big, and I can see everything. Good, and nothing, maybe not that much distorts here, so it's perfect. Okay. So I did a 17-minute read, and I need to shorten this down. And it's not even completely finished. I need to try to shorten this down to 5 minutes and under. This is going to be fun. I think Gen 5 was a pretty cool generation. I have to replay it. What is Gen 5? Is that X and Y at that point? Did they do a Z? Is just Gen? Is it just X and Y? Black and white. Oh, black and white. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say great things about black and white when people talk about it. Um, so then, what's diamond and pearl? Because they recently made that, didn't they? Remade that, wasn't it? Like brilliant diamond and shiny pearl or something. And so I would guess then at that point that'd be Generation 4. There's so many games. They did well. There's so many. There's so many Pokemon. I don't even know the whole. Those are Gen 4 remakes, so that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't even know about like all the like the types. I'm used to Gen 1 types, Gen 2 types a little bit as we got. I think in Gen 2 we finally got like Steel type and like probably two other types and everything. But all these like advantage types where it's like, oh, make the environment water based or raining, and so now that we have rain dance up, you can do more damage or whatever it is. All that is gonna throw me through the loop. It's kind of like playing Yu-Gi-Oh again, I guess, and having your specific like foundation card or whatever. I'd probably understand it pretty quick, but it'd be cool. Oh, and then there's that other game that everyone's like all in raves about. Was it called Pal World? Oh man, I don't have any money to get it or anything like that just yet. But if I do find time, and I haven't even looked it up at all, too much at all, that would be a neat one to play on my little handheld. That would be a fun one. Let's see. I need to sync. I don't even know why fighting is super effective against dark type. It just doesn't make sense. Punching an evil person thing isn't gonna solve it. You're so funny, I swear. Oh, that's funny. Alright, where is my clap? Okay. So let's see if this can synchronize. Oh, it actually found the spot. Really? So your dentist told you that you needed okay. So that's the audio level at 24. Well, time to open Gen 2 remake because I don't want to play on the Game Boy. Yeah, I feel you. Get that DS going. Okay, this needs to be boosted. Let's boost that 12 decibels. No, that's way too loud. Let's bring that down to 8. Yeah, I got too much reverb on this one. So what do we do now? Well, if you're left questioning about what they actually told you and still have questions go, let's talk about it. Okay, that was my burner line, so now I have this big long pause, so this is probably gonna be the start. So they told me I need yep, that's what it is. So let's, how do I want to do this? I need to can I change this file type because it's not going to truly be dental cements. New. I want to rename this production. Let me save it for now. Let me go to the origin file. Open project. Documents. I'm sure it's in Adobe. Premiere Pro. Dental cements. Yeah, let's rename you as dental, or let's MDS crowns. And let's see if that will That'll work. And let's close all projects. Let's open the project again. Documents, Adobe Premiere Pro, MDS, crowns. Technically, they already made Gen 5 remakes with Black and White 2. Oh, that's right, they did do Black and White 2. But those are more sequels than anything else. Which is a pretty neat thing for them to just continue the game on. As far, yeah, so like we wouldn't consider them sequels at all. But it's pretty neat that they would make continuations of the storyline in that way. And I'm all about that. The remakes are cool if they can bring some new stuff to it, but not often are they able to bring in whole new mechanics and everything. I mean, they're still working off of the same old system and everything too, so. Oh good, that rename worked. I want to check up these. Okay. That would be a weird naming scheme. Wouldn't it be like darker blacks and brighter whites or something like that? I don't know what those remake names are going to be. The way that they've been going so far. It's going to be like Void Black and it's going to be like Void Black and Blinding White or something like that. Who knows? Yeah, instead of making them individual Pokemon things, they're just going to be like, oh, well, we just mixed black and white together and we got gray. I swear. Is that a quarter? Yeah, I could probably only hand a quarter. Let's do half quality. I really should put this on. I really should have put it on. No, because it's just cement. So it's not that bad. There you go. I filled one. What about this one? This is... I'm gonna spin a wheel and see which game 2 gen to start with. See, Jamie, you should be streaming it. Okay. Pretty simple mix. Man, maybe I should have been at a higher angle for this. That's what it is, though. I had a temp crown off on the side. Oh yeah. Show the string. Grab it all. Load it. Fill it up. There we go. It landed on Heart Gold, which is good because I've only played Soul Silver on the actual DS, and I don't think I've ever even finished it. Oh, that's a good roll then. That's a good dice roll to get that. Durlon. Sorry, this one's tough to mix. Yeah, if I was to go back to do Gen 2, I would probably, good thing all the emulators don't have control support. That's nice to be able to have that work out well. Freaking, I don't know what's up with my little handheld. It does everything wonderful so far. But when it comes to emulators, especially of like older consoles, it I don't know what's wrong with it. It just doesn't it doesn't recognize, or all the emulators don't recognize the controller as a typical controller. It's like, oh, I push up on the on the D-pad or whatever, and it says, oh, that's something that I understand. But when I push like a trigger button, or if I hit like start, it's like that button's not registering. So I'm not sure. Does everything else well, well enough, I should say. But which control? So it depends. If I'm gonna be playing on my little Ally right here, my ROG Ally handheld and everything, which is why I would be playing Baldur's Gate through when I've been playing Kingdom Hearts and all those other fun things, or Cuphead too. This works out beautiful. But if I don't get any support from this, and I still, because I don't play keyboard, mouse, and everything, if I'm not playing off of that, I have this over here. I have a small little, I guess it resembles more of a Super Nintendo from back in the days. Little 8-bit do gamepad, Bluetooth. So this gets recognized by like damn near everything as like, oh, that's a controller. I know what to do. I know what you're trying to do. If you're gonna hit start or up or triggers or something like that. But this doesn't. But if I use the Bluetooth on this and I Bluetooth it to my remote, this works on this, no problem. But this one on its own doesn't work. It's a freaking mess. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure because I bought that handheld open box from Best Buy. So maybe the person that had it last had something weird with it. What's your favorite mainline 2D Mario game? Mainline 2D. I would say I really haven't played a lot of them, but Paper Mario is really fun. Paper Mario is nice. I don't think you wouldn't be able to consider that like truly full 2D, because you kind of can have an overworld that you can kind of move through and everything. But I like Paper Mario. I've only really played I guess the first one, because I didn't play the Thousand Year Door or Origami King that came on the Switch or anything like that. So yeah, Paper Mario's good. The Super Mario World 3, I think that's what they would have called it. That one was fun. Your mainline has to be Super Mario Brothers 3. Yep, more laid back than Super Mario World. Yeah, well, actually, let me see if I'm actually talking about the right one, or because I know the cover, because that covers the only one that we had in the house, anyways. So. Yes, we played a lot of that. Is this the one that it is? Or did I play World? I played a lot of World. Yeah, I played a lot of World. I think that's the one that I am more used to. Is, yeah, Super Mario World. but even back when we had a Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, I believe that's the other one that we would have played, which was Super Mario 3 or whatever. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, good times. Simpler. Oh, and then also what I love, because I think, what was it? I need to remember how I put the game into the system. So I think it was mainly a Nintendo system, playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. That was also good stuff. I loved playing that game. And as a kid, like a lot of games, I've never beat it. Ever beat that game. I've probably never beaten any of those games from back in the day. Question why Nintendo DS has the B button on the bottom instead of on the left. I know, it's such a weird thing. And especially when I'm playing, when you're emulating games and you have like the standard control system, like this is right, Xbox controller style, B on the right, B on the side, and all that. But when I was playing back in the day, what's it called? Super Smash Brothers on the 3DS, which what was it called? Smash 4. I was super good at that game. And then when I tried to play it with like other controllers or other like emulators and everything, I was like, man, I have to travel really far to swipe B and do all these different actions. And I was like, oh, it's because it's freaking switched. That was annoying to have a wake up moment. But yeah, they need to get it together. They need to get it together and put their B button where the circle or B button is with all the other control systems and everything. Or just make it swappable. Just give people the potential to customize it themselves in the menus, which would take like all the different manufacturers making sure that I guess they could do it in their they could probably just do it in their in the overall software to get it to do the right thing. Alright, let me see what I got going on here.
So they told me I need a crown, but
Okay.
why did it happen? How did it happen? So
Okay, so I want to punch in a little bit more with that so I can get the other. It's too close. Too close. I'll leave it probably like that. Not a good sight. And behind me, I need to put a green screen so I can. Oh no, let's see. I need to take a picture of this. Then I need a green screen me. I need to take a picture of this, put a green screen on me, do all the videos, and then I can just put in this as the green screen and just move as normal. Okay, got it. Then, at that point, do I have one where I left my seat? I don't think I ever left the seat. I think it's kind of read.
for about 2 weeks, 14 days. That will give us a proper amount of time to get it in the lab to our office.
I way better have the A button on the left and put the B on the bottom. That way it's easier button pressing. That's funny. A on the left sounds like a madman's way of doing it. That would make the stock market crash. The world's gonna burn. Elephants are gonna start riding horses. It's gonna be just complete chaos. A on the left side. You're about to start World War III right now.
Fix and a new. Just don't end up like some of the examples on your show. Just don't end up like some examples that will show up on the screen. And I know you're showing ET.
That's right, I need to get that one.
So typically,
I need to get that one aired out.
Injection. Hopefully that's so typically doctors will numb you, and then seizure, and after the anesthesia is done, we're gonna start and done.
Let's see. So then if I do this, I don't need these files. Delete those, I delete that. And hit save on that one for now. And no, this is at full quality? No, put that at quarter quality. That shouldn't have been full. No wonder why my stuff is probably going slow. Let me see. There used to be a really good app that auto-detected cheat codes in DS games, but the app now seems to not be working for me. Oh, as like a little selection thing off on in one of the settings on whichever emulator you're using. Nah, no, dog. You need to go buy a Game Shark or a Game Genie and input those codes on your own, getting the specific codes from Cheat Code Central, like we used to do back in the day. Is Cheat Code Central still active out there? It is. It doesn't look the same like at all, but oh, this is cute. Oh, it's more of a like journal site now. Yeah, it's more like a journalism site. What the heck? Kind of. Sounds a lot. It's still ranging to a lot of the old school ones. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I remember that game on that system. That was one of my friends or neighbors that had that. That was a super fun game. Or I thought it was, at least. It just reminded me a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then, okay.
All done. Or a sixth option, it has already been revitalized or deadened relative to the second instrument.
Oh, need to make that a little bit shorter. And there we go. Have you tried Shredder's Revenge TMNT game? Shredder's Revenge. I need to check that out. Is this the fighting one? No, this isn't. Hold on, let me see what the hell this is. This new? No. On the Switch. Dimensional Shell Shock, huh? Let me see what this is all about. This is neat. Oh. It's kind of like, I don't want to say chibi, but I could probably get into this. This looks cute. This looks pretty cool. Oh, originally came out for the PS4, or at least it landed itself on the PS4 and the old school Xbox. I don't know what the hell they called it these days. I haven't, but that looks pretty neat. The soggy rabbit, dude. I could probably get into this. I can actually probably get into this with my little ones. It can be 6 players. Oh, this looks like that would be pretty neat. Is it a versus game? Is it a 3v3? Or what is the gameplay like? choose radical combos, experience, blah 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 blah. Brought to you by the Beat 'em Up by the Tamil. Features gnarly, taking it back to 80s. Yeah, it definitely is. Pixel-like graphics, old school, up to 6 players simultaneously. With icon tunes, character vehicles, and diverse gameplay, radical new story mode. That seems like fun. It came out 2 years ago, huh? Or about a year and a half ago or so. Number of players 1 to 6, or online 1 to 6. Action. Oh, and it's actually not that big of a file size either. I am going to look into getting that. Oh, also, looks like a whole family needs to get into play. Yeah, right. Also, no, I think it's just a beat 'em up where you can just team up with every other player. That's pretty cool. That sounds fun. Um, yeah, that sounds like it'd be a pretty good time. I have a PS5 controller over there and my other control, and then someone can use the handheld. Or no, they can't really. I'd put that up on the big screen at that point. That seems cool. I need to check that out. Thanks for the recommendation. Also, very cool. Oh, dang it. Let's see. I hate it when I have to hold down button to keep the fast forward going instead of just toggling on and off. Oh yeah, it'd be nice because the fast forward's pretty good, especially for those long walks and everything like that, or just mashing through a battle and such like that. Sometimes when I'm walking, though, I can just blare through something a little bit too much. So instead of at 2x speed, maybe like 1.5x might be decent for usually like what I need to do. Everyone's in Pokemon yaps too much. We really need to, yeah, they really need to speed it up. Alright. Yeah, cheat code central. Man, this brings me back. Especially with all these cover arts that they have here. Nintendo, PlayStation, PC. Trending now. There weren't cheat codes in Pokemon Red and Blue. Unless they're talking about specifically. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, they're just talking about everything about them. Oh, yeah, and these are Game Shark codes. That makes sense. Everybody, yeah, they do. So I'm gonna find capture. Or these codes demonstrate access to the number corresponding to yeah, the full list complete blah blah blah. Description of random encounters. Tall grass counter will catch a Mew. Man, that was a day. Trying to get Mew back in the day was such a crazy instance of just nonsense. And it really was talked about on the playground and on the early versions of the internet just widely. Me and my buddy just trying to move that frickin' truck so that we get the Mew that was hiding underneath the underneath it right next to the SSN. Man, that really tricked everyone.
And what if I don't do anything? Commonly known to commonly known as
Actually, now that you're bringing up a lot of those things, I would get my emulators to work on here a lot better. Trucks can't be moved by 10-year-olds. You're the most powerful being in the world to do that. I had a Machamp. I had things that could do what I needed it to do. It just did not. That truck was a Pokemon on its own, which will show up in the next Pokemon game generation as the immovable truck. Professor Oak is the most powerful being. He really is, right? I think you can go and battle him or something like that, and he's got pretty good stuff in like some instances or something, or if you can like glitch a battle with him or something. What am I at? Oh good, I'm at 100% on this. Didn't a update just come through? Turn off plane mode. Oh, I don't need Bluetooth on. Turn Bluetooth off. Being able to just spawn 3 Pokemon that never appeared in any region is godlike. Well, definitely, Missing No was a game changer at that time. Just being able to just duplicate Master Balls and high potions or X potions or whatever the hell that we were using at that time, and rare candies was just invaluable. It was just too powerful to be contained. No one did not. Everyone abused that. What am I on? Gamepad mode? Oh yeah, desktop. There it is. Missing No would just duplicate the truck and make it so dumb. Hey, wait, how did that truck get to that random small island anyways? It was a mystery. All the things to be able to get to it too. Cause what did you have to do? Did you have to like surf to get to it? Could you even surf at that spot? Or did we have to Game Shark no clip ourselves over there, and then we were next to the truck, and then we tried everything to do whatever it was. I don't know, but it was so godly, like they did before, or like they did in the other games. They put that truck back to remind us that was put there because of me, just to upset me. And I am not gonna fault them for that. They did us well. They really duped us back in those days. But the missing no, that was gold right there. It really was. System about. It was definitely surfing, but I don't remember any water Pokemon that could carry a truck that, except maybe Blastoise. Oh, Blastoise totally could have. definitely could have morphed all over it and got it out of the way. But alas, it just was not meant to be. And instead of getting that, we got yeah, instead of getting that, we got Mew in other ways by hex manipulation or whatever it was. Go here, travel here, talk to this dude, fly over here, walk back, walk forward, and walk into the grass with a certain Pokemon in your first slot, and then Mew shows up, and then you can capture him, and he has his icon there already, and all that other stuff. Which Pokemon do you want to eat the most? I'll go into like all 151. Well, I guess like if we were to talk about another 940 Get Real, I think they have an ice cream one in Gen 5. Oh yeah, the ice cream ones definitely are a cop out when it comes to that. But if I have to deal with the first 151 and everything, as far as like what has been made into like an edible food, like maybe the executors or the executors or the executes or whatever, like those are kind of like the more realistic. Okay, that thing's just a freaking coconut on this tree, just behead it, and then we got it what we want. Or just the eggs in general would make sense. I mean, there is horse meat out there, so ponytaws or rapidashes, they can definitely work out as a thing. The closest, yeah, no, we don't eat that. I mean, other than that, it'd be like Shelder and Cloyster. Certain places would do like ratatas and ratatats and raticates, I'm sure, along with Spiros and Fearos. I wonder if I cut into a Chansey, would it just pop like a balloon? That's true. No, there's just pure evil. There's just pure evil fit into Chansey and all the other ones that are fairy types like that. Don't even trust it. But it is carrying that egg, so that egg might have something to make everything go well. I don't have that. Hold on. AMD Advanced Graphics. Do I have this 6 gigs? Let's just do auto. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do 6 and that'd be fine. Yeah, Chanseys would be something else. Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, I don't think most Pokemon would take damage from a knife. Because there are moves like cut and claw moves along with fang moves, I guess, that one can't be eaten unless fainted. Well, if that's just the way that's gonna have to go, then we just have to provide the massive amount of damage to faint them first, right? Because a lot of them are just getting cooked by freaking Arcanine's, what's it called, flamethrowers and all those other special moves, and they just spiralize and fall over and just return to the ball. So definitely there's something there that needs to be fixed. see, what else do I have here? Alright, let me see what I have going on. Why am I out of focus? There it goes. What happens if a wild Pokemon was grinding on Route 1 to get my Pokemon to level 12? Really worth it. Dang, level 12? What? Don't we at level 12 do the first evolution happen at 14 or 16, I thought. I thought it was 16 for the first evolution. I don't know. 16 or 18, yeah, that's why it kind of was more in that realm. Usually my starter Pokemon that I would usually go with anyways would either be water or grass type. That's typically always what I went for. So in Gen 1 I would go for Bulbasaur or Squirtle. And that was just kind of however I felt for that playthrough. I never owned Red. I always owned Pokemon Blue. And then I owned Pokemon Silver, and then I got Crystal, and then that was the only ones I was able to play. I think it changed from game to game. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense then. Okay. How am I going to transfer this? How am I going to do this? Okay, I don't need... Or do I need that? Let me try that. I haven't tried it in a bit. Amideck. Configure settings. I don't need to configure any of this. Alright. Well, apart from that, I did what the main little things I had to do tonight. I am gonna call it for now, and then I need to get ready for work tomorrow. But as always, Jamie and whoever ended up showing up here, hope you have a good night. Hope that Pokemon game treats you well. What you're on, Heart Gold and everything like that. You'll be fine. But I'll see you next time, man. You take it easy.